is Christmas, presented by the Radio Corporation of America and the Fourth National Bank of Wichita. Good evening, and welcome to a special Christmas program in stereophonic sound. To experience the full stereophonic quality of tonight's simulcast, tune your television set to one of the Golden K network stations. KAKE Channel 10 in Wichita, KTVC Channel 6 in Ensign, or KAYS Channel 7 in Hayes. Tune your radio to one of these 10 stations in Kansas and northern Oklahoma. Place your radio at least 8 feet to the right of the television set and adjust the volume so you hear both sets equally when seated between the two. After you've done this, you're ready to enjoy true stereophonic sound. Performers and instruments on the right-hand side of the orchestra or stage here in the studio will predominate on the radio sound portion heard on the right-hand side, and sounds from those on the left will be heard from the left. If you enjoyed tonight's program, please drop us a card telling us so at KAKE, Box 1010, Wichita, Kansas. Tonight's program features an especially written vignette, What is Christmas?, by the Wichita Community Theater, a dance sequence by the Wichita Dance Association, the choir of St. Paul's AME Church, and the symphonic music of the Wichita Youth Symphony Orchestra. Tonight's program can be enjoyed with your radio and television sets, but you'll have year-round enjoyment if you own the most versatile home entertainment instrument ever, the beautifully styled all-wood Rockland, the finest reproduction instrument you can own. Brought to you by RCA Victor, world leader in radio, television, and stereo. In this one gorgeous cabinet, you have the very best 24-inch television, the most faithful sound in monaural and stereo recording, stereo AM and FM radio, TV and FM radio stereophonic reception. There's even a plug-in jack for playing stereo tape through Rockland's magnificent sound system, which consists of two 12-inch woofer speakers for low and mid-range frequencies and four 3.5-inch tweeters for higher frequencies with a maximum music power output of 24 watts. All 6 speakers operate on monaural or stereophonic recorded and TV sound. An easy stem balance lets you obtain the exact volume level for each of the 2 speaker systems for your room layout and furniture setting. RCA's Rockland brings a new level of entertainment and performance quality into your home. Choose walnut, mahogany, or hardwood cabinetry, all styled with the master craftsman's touch for years of lasting beauty. And Rockland has the superb craftsmanship in sight and sound reproduction that makes RCA the world leader in the latest and finest vision and sound instruments anywhere. See the magnificent Rockland. Its price is surprisingly modest at your nearby RCA Victor dealers, where you can depend on the very best always in radio, color TV, black and white TV, and stereophonic sound. And now, here is tonight's program.
Now this isn't exactly a play, it's kind of a glimpse into some of the nice things that happen during the holiday season right here in Wichita. Now, our first scene takes place about 7 o'clock in the morning of the day right before Christmas. All night long, a good, steady snow's been sifting down out of the sky and blanketed the ground in deep white. Over at the Hyatt's, the light's on in the kitchen. You can smell coffee and hear the water running up in the bathroom. The Hyatt kids just piled out of bed, and here's Hal at the window now.
Randy, come quick. The snow is everywhere. Look. It's reaching right up to the window. Look at the Taylor's red roof. And Mr. A's car. And the driveway. You see the old elm tree over there with its branches all frozen white? When the sun comes out, they'll really sparkle. Listen. So quiet outside. Like it was padded. Gee.
Well, I guess ever since this state's been settled, people have been wishing for snow for Christmas. And the kids been squealing when it came and making the most of it with their sleds and their snowmen and old pipes and plug hats. And the snows have settled in the gullies and set the moisture right deep down in our good Kansas plains. Another thing about Christmas is friends. Oh, we have a lot of them here in our town, but somehow they seem to loom up larger in Christmas. You think more about them, especially those you haven't seen for a while, sometimes for years. Now, something about the holiday that kind of jogs your memories and makes you feel good, like all the good things that happened are right here in front of your mind, like warm coals warming you, maybe even setting up a spark now and then. Well, as I was saying, all over town, people are dropping in to friends' houses to add a kind of a special spark to the holidays. Now, over at the Neal house, Joan's been busy for weeks making up fruit cake and cookies and jam. And now Joan and Bob Neal and Billy and Sue on Christmas Eve, Billy and Sue, of course, picked out the nuts. They're all ready to start delivering their presents.
Come along, you two. Get your wraps on. We're almost ready to deliver the gifts. Oh, Bob, would you bring that old clothes basket up from the basement?
The clothes basket?
Yes, for all these jars and packages. There are so many of them.
Okay, honey.
I want to carry this for myself. Teachers, give me a surprise. Here's mine for Mr. Thompson.
Oh, here it is, Billy, with the cookie that you made on top of it. Come on, get ready to go. Go wash your hands, Billy.
Where do you want me to put this?
Oh, just hold it, darling. Oh, here's the Rosses. And that's Mrs. Sawyer's. And this is Helen.
Do you have anything for Vic Mariska? He's alone, and he helped me paint the church cupboard and didn't take a cent for it.
I've got 3 boxes of goodies and a glass jar of jelly, saved especially for the people.
Oh, Nancy, come in.
Hi, now, don't
Stop, I can't stay but a minute. Max's mother sent us this gorgeous box of Oregon holly, and I thought maybe you'd enjoy some.
Oh, mighty nice.
Perfect for my centerpiece. Won't that be lovely, Bob?
How about an eggnog, Nancy?
Oh, no, thanks. I've got to run. I have both the kids in the car. Max is home struggling with the bicycle. We ordered it from mail order, and it's in pieces.
Oh, Nancy, I must show you what Mother sent us for the bedroom. It is beautiful.
Well, most of the year we feel pretty sufficient without our in-laws and our relatives. Matter of fact, there's some folks in our town just soon not have them underfoot. But something about Christmas makes you want to have a house full of your own folks. For one day, anyhow. Yes, Christmas is kind of like a big drawstring, drawing families together. Mothers and married daughters and their children, fathers and sons and grandsons and brothers and sisters and cousins, they all come together. And it's not out of need, you know, the way you do in sickness or death, but, well, just because they want to share their love and their memories and the news that's been piling up while they knitted sweaters and sewed up bean bags and saved up for some new golf clubs. Well, now when Ken Goldie Jackson's youngest son, Fred, left Kansas State and got married after the war, they turned the farm near Augusta over to him, moved into a big frame house down near Friends University in the Quaker Church. So every Christmas Eve, Fred and his wife and their 5 kids pile the presents and the pajamas into the station wagon and set out for Grandma's.
All right, children, here we are at Grandma's. Terry, stay out of the snow. Merry Christmas.
Oh, yes. See my new I'm not funny, Christmas. I wrote it tomorrow.
Oh, we finally made it, Mother. Oh, dear. Isn't the tree pretty?
You give a child a new toy, and a whole spate of ideas and notions run through its mind while it plays with it. Yes, Ruthie got her new doll for Christmas, and even as she falls asleep, her imagination keeps right on going, and that doll begins to dance. Seems kind of odd that we've gone all this way without actually getting to the reason why we're celebrating Christmas in the first place. So let's go over to the Haley's house. Over at the Haley's, Tom and Diane are setting up a creche. A monk made the stable. Children painted, and their father, who was a dentist and pretty handy with his hands, he carved the Madonna and the Child. So every year they'll put it up in the living room to remind themselves to carry in their hearts the peace and goodwill of that blessed mother and child. In churches all over town, choirs are singing the spirit of Christmas into the ears and the hearts of the people. And preachers are reading the old story that we've all been hearing ever since we were this high.
And it came to pass in those days that there went out a decree from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be taxed. And all went to be taxed, every one into his own city. And Joseph also went up from Galilee, out of the city of Nazareth, into Judea, unto the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, to be taxed with Mary, his spouse wife, being great with child. And so it was that while they were there, the days were accomplished that she should be delivered. And she brought forth her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no room for them in the inn. And there were in the same country shepherds abiding in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And lo, the angel of the Lord came upon them, and the glory of the Lord shone round about them, and they were sore afraid. And the angel said unto them, Fear not, for behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy, which shall be to all people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, which is Christ the Lord.
Well, that's just about what Christmas is, except for the hope we hold that someday we human beings can stretch out our friendship and our sense of family to include more than our relatives and the folks next door. Now, wouldn't it be fine to reach out across oceans and continents and maybe a planet or two with goodwill to all men in our hearts? And then, you know, that old prophecy of peace on earth and goodwill to men might be something more than some words that we read once a year at Christmas. Well, it's something to think about after we've cleared away the wrappings and the kids have gone back to school. In the meantime, you enjoy your family and have a Merry Christmas.
In Holland, during this season of the year, a little Dutch boy and a little girl carefully place their carved wooden shoes outside the doors of their homes. And farther up north, in the wind-swept, cold Scandinavian country, children will place hay and carrots by their doors outside, hoping for a visit very soon from jolly St. Nicholas and his 8 hungry reindeer. And even in Russia this time of year, the news stories tell us, Grandfather Frost is prominently displayed. And even there, the stores are bustling with shoppers and lots of activity. Yes, it seems everywhere this year the true meaning of Christmas is clear to everyone. Now, at its best, Christmas seems to be doing special things for other people. The Christmas spirit is you when you mail a Christmas card or a parcel. Christmas is you when you purchase a gift for someone else. And Christmas is you when you can't quite pass up that Salvation Army kettle on the corner, when you remember your favorite charity. Christmas is you also when you plan a big dinner for the family and friends who'll be dropping in. The Christmas spirit is you when you attend the church of your choice on Christmas Eve. Christmas is a child hanging up her stocking. And just as you keep Christmas by doing these things for others, it's this same act of doing things for other people that has held uppermost as our community and our state and our whole region have grown. And so the Fourth National Bank in Wichita has grown to meet the challenge of vitally needed services. When you need the Fourth National Service, you may feel certain and secure that the Fourth is here to serve you, and the public interest as well of our whole growing community. Whether tomorrow, or next year, or in the exciting new decade that's facing us. What is Christmas? Christmas is this special program tonight, and doing special things for other people. What is the Fourth National? It's the bank that serves you and your community by remembering to do special things for others.
If you enjoy tonight's What is Christmas program, be sure to send a card of appreciation to KAKE, Box 1010, Wichita, Kansas. And now we hear Wichita's Senior Youth Symphony. This group was recently selected as the best youth orchestra in the United States and has been invited to appear in concert at the Music Educators National Conference in Atlantic City, New Jersey. What is Christmas has been presented by the Radio Corporation of America and the Fourth National Bank of Wichita. Tonight's program featured the Wichita Community Theater in a dramatic vignette with Dick Welsbacher as the narrator. It was directed by Mary Jane Teal. The Wichita Dance Association in a special ballet performance by Maureen Lewis and Darrell Eckel. Choreography was by Joan Reeder. Christmas carols by St. Paul's AME Choir under the direction of T.W. Green III. The Wichita Youth Symphony presented Brahms' Academic Overture. James P. Robertson was the conductor. What is Christmas originated live from the studios of KAKE Television in Wichita and was a special Christmas presentation of the Golden K Network on radio stations throughout Kansas and northern Oklahoma. On behalf of the Golden K Network, KAKE TV in Wichita, KAYS TV of Hayes, and KTBC of Ensign, may we wish you the warmest greetings of the season. This is the Golden K Network serving Kansas.